Hey everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been another week and we made it. It's Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's been one crazy week, I could tell you. And we start off by saying the same thing. Hey Lourdes, it's been one week, and I could say thank God we made it through another week. But this week was different. Hey Molly, happy Friday. And I want Martha, TGIF, and I want to say this week was different. Even though we're still, and I want to start off by definitely saying a prayer for everybody that's suffering right now, because there's a lot of people suffering in our country right now, not only because of our economy, food prices, immigration running wild, ICE, dragging people, Americans off the street, but the simple fact that our country is are starting to finally realize that we have a dictator in office, and it was no other way to say that this week we started seeing a change. And you know what that change was? We finally put them on the defensive. This week, we were finally on the offensive. What happened on Tuesday was something that was more than it was an earthquake. It was a tsunami. It was whatever adjective you want to call it, but it was something that finally put Donald Trump, put the Republicans, put MAGA on the defense. And this is what you've been seeing play out all week. All week, Donald Trump has been talking about how he wants to go nuclear, how he wants to destroy the filibuster, how he wants to all of a sudden, destroy, make sure go nuclear so we could get rid of mail voting, so we could get rid of, all of our rights that we've been talking about every single day and discussing it. But finally, when he saw what happened on Tuesday, when our voices came out, when people said enough is enough, we did not vote for this. We did not vote for, our prices. Trump lied about everything, every single thing, and now he's starting to feel it. But I just want to let you know, and I have to be honest with you, because in every war there's obviously casualties, and this is a war that we're fighting within right now. And from what I'm hearing from my sources, this that they're going to double down. They're going to make it a lot harder. I'm hearing that they're actually validating some of the stuff that Michael was even talking about, that they're planning on holding the government closed and shut through January. The chaos it would cost, I can't even imagine. But this is what we're doing. But I want to let you hear something. If you didn't get a chance to. Read my Substack letter that I put out earlier today. It's imperative that you go read it. It's called "Tuesday's Earthquake Shook Trump's MAGA to a Full Panic." Now, I want you to listen to something. This is Steve Bannon, in his own words, yesterday, talking in front of a MAGA and Republican crowd. Listen to what he said. I will tell you right now, as God is my witness, if we lose the midterms and we lose 2028, some in this room are going to prison, myself included. Listen, I want you to listen to that again. Listen, because this is music to my ears. He's saying exactly what he knows is coming. And I will tell you right now, as God is my witness, if we lose the midterms and we lose 2028, some in this room are going to prison, myself included. So, folks, they know, and this is what I want you to understand, and this is why I wanted to, have this live today. So, first of all, I want to say tomorrow, make sure between 12 and 1, I'm not sure exactly, guys, speak to Dean, but we're going to do our second tea and coffee with Lev and Dean Blundell, where it's just like today, the live spaces. Make sure that you subscribe, first of all, and make sure you become paid subscribers, because as paid subscribers, not only can you talk in the comments, but you also we're going to bring up subscribers that are paid to be able to discuss things with us, get things off the chest, and that includes right now, actually, just so you know, that even though all of my lives like this going forward are going to be like that. So for you paid subscribers out there, one of the benefits that not only by commenting, if you want to come up, if you want to ask a question, if you want to say something to our community, community, just let me know and I'm going to bring you up. And for those of you that are watching or either for the first time or just joining and you want to get involved in the conversations, please, not only does it support our cause and support the movement, but it also it's a great way for you to be able to communicate and let us hear what you have to say. So become paid subscribers, join the communication, and come on and join in. Like I said, the water's warm. So the other thing I want to update you on is some of you that were watching a I keep calling it space from Twitter, so live that was going, hey, Margie, hello, we love Chicago. I'm going to be in Chicago soon, actually. It was a live that was with Katie Fang and Miles Taylor, and they were talking about defiance.org. I could give you some good news that Miles Taylor reached out to me earlier today and said that we have a call planned up for next week. He told me that he does looks like they want me to join defiance.org in some capacity and help out, and I would be more than proud and helpful to be able to help out any way I can, because that is the message that I'm trying to get across to all of them, that it's about getting a unified message. It's about all of us uniting our platforms, uniting our voices, and coming out. And instead of each having 5 different shows with 5 different topics that we're talking about, we have 5 shows with 5 shows talking about the same topic from every different angle. So this way people can, because right now we don't need to, the one thing that we should be talking about every single show should be talking about is the economy. This is what America, this is why Donald Trump is in office, folks. Remember, he ran on that. He ran on that, the economy, that the prices were high, egg prices, remember, gas. Well, what's happening? What's happening today? That our prices, from the meat prices to prices on food, travel, everything is going up. And the shutdown is making it 10 million times worse than what's happening. So, and it's getting to him, because you could tell. And I'm loving it, because not only that he hasn't slept, not only that night, he hasn't slept for several nights. I could promise you that, because he is doing everything in his power to have his enablers save him and enable this nuclear button that he calls to be able to kill the filibuster, to be able to do it. He's also, yes, he's not, first of all, he's the oldest president we had. Second of all, as I told you, Cheryl said he looks very ill. He's not well. He's not super ill. Remember, he's still getting the best medical attention anybody in the world could get. But you could tell that even it's starting to catch up to him, because one of the things that he kept talking about is on his campaign he would call Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. What did we see yesterday? For those of you that, if you missed it, I might do a Substack later today outlining, his meeting with Viktor Orban and the press conference that they had yesterday in the Oval, where he literally was sleeping while Dr. Oz was talking. So he was laying there, eyes closed, dead out. For like literally 30 seconds or so, dozing off. So dozy Don, that's right, Scott. I call him 2-week Don, dozy Don. Uh, there's a lot of things we could call him. um, uh, Again, Michael says he's not sick. Neither Michael or I are doctors, but I could tell you, just from what my sources are telling me, it's not the point that he has some catastrophe where he's sick, he's going to die tomorrow. But he does have, I don't know what's the right terminology, that comes with age. He's definitely getting fluids. He's definitely getting IVs. I could tell you that my sources told me what's in those IVs and what is, what his illnesses are. I don't know, so I can't tell you. But that's where I will disagree with Michael a little bit. I don't think he's sick, but I definitely think it's catching up to him. I think age is catching up to him. I think his mental health is definitely catching. I think that's one of the things that is he's rapidly we see that is declining, because you could tell, just from the way he's talking, from the way he's forgetting things, from the way his actions are. That's one of the things I would definitely say. But again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to diagnose him with some kind of disease. Anybody that wants to come up right now, wants to join us, wants to say something, wants to come up and join our community, just let me know and I'll bring you up and we could say hi. So, uh, back to what we're doing. So I just wanted to bring you up to speed. Also, we've been in talks, Michael, myself, and others, putting together where Unleash. We're going to take Unleash to the next level. I know we've been talking about for a long time, but now we're actually starting to put it in motion. We're talking about having an actual place in Washington D.C. where we could go and meet and be there at least once or twice a week. That's me, Michael, and Malcolm. So we could confront these people face to face. So we could do some of the things that we've been screaming, yelling, and asking them to do. And some of the leaders are not doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to go out there. We are going to go and stand in the front lawn if we have to with the survivors and give news conferences. We are going to go debate every single one of these, from Laura Loomer to Alex Jones to Benny Johnson, to make sure that it's not just their side of the story. We are going to do town halls and go visit every single state that needs our help in this midterms, because you heard it in their own voice. You heard it in his own voice. This midterms is the number one thing right now that is on Donald Trump's mind, because what he saw, what Tuesday gave him, is a little bit understanding that he's starting to realize that he's not going to be able to just do the insurrection, incite an insurrection, and basically just shut the country down. He's starting to realize that the one thing that he's scared most, and I keep telling you, it's you, the people, us, voices. He's starting to see that he's not going to, that the people will rise, that they're not going to allow him to do it. Because the one thing that I want everybody to understand, it's one thing that the New Jersey race, the Virginia race, and maybe even the New York race. You could say they were races against Donald Trump and the numbers. That's all. Yeah, those were national races, but I'm talking about races like in Georgia, races like in state court in Pennsylvania. They got hammered. They lost. The Republicans lost seats in Georgia, in state of Georgia, that incumbents that they've held for over 10 or 20 years. That's why this was a huge blow to Donald Trump, to MAGA. It really shook them. And that's why I want to make sure, and I want to be very clear to each and every one of you, that this is not the time to let up. This is the time where we have to press even harder, even stronger, even louder, and don't let it up. DC space 3 I'm trying to read also, because I want to interact with you guys and answer some of your questions. So, but some of them are just comments I'm seeing, and some of them also are delayed. So I apologize, because it's a little bit delayed from the way it works here. But yeah, pedal to the metal, folks. Now is that time. So look, I wanted to leave you on this note on Friday. It's Friday. You guys have been not only out there, making ends meet, surviving, here every single day. And I know you guys, I know who you are. You're the true patriots out here, not only subscribing to my Substack, but subscribing to all the independent journalists out there, to supporting, to becoming paid subscribers, your contributions. I mean, the support that you guys have shown, Alexander, Ukraine. I mean, just think about, besides us, nobody's even mentioning Ukraine anymore. I mean, just today, watching Viktor Orban sit there with Donald Trump, laugh about Ukraine, that they have no chance of winning the war. Viktor Orban, like he's some kind of specialist now, and now we supposed to listen to this little fat dictator. Donald Trump sitting there asking, "Oh, really? It would be they'll never win," and they laugh about it. Well, you saw a picture of two dictators, both losers, and they're both sick, and they're both on their way out. And that was a picture that was happening. So I just wanted to say this with you guys: as bad as it is out there, this week was a light. Not only that we could see at the end, there was a light of hope. You know that we keep talking about. This week we saw it. This week I could tell you this wasn't just some polls. This wasn't just. Pundits coming out giving you your opinions. This was the people's voices coming out and making a stance and saying, we did not vote for this. We are not going to have a dictator. We are not now, not tomorrow, not ever. And that was the most important part. So what I'm asking each and every one of you, as every day goes by right now, we are going to build these coalitions. We are going to start joining. We are going to start getting the voices out. And each and every one of you, what you could do is, as I say, the first thing you could do is make sure to subscribe. Subscriptions are for free. I say that and not just subscribe, but here on Substack, guys, but make sure you subscribe on YouTube and all the other platforms, because the way this algorithm, I'm learning this myself. These are all algorithms. The more subscriptions you have, the more people like your message, the more hearts we see pounding, the more people write a message, the more times they interact. All of these things make the message in algorithms spread. So I ask of you, for all my subscriptions are free. So please go subscribe. Make sure that we at least get the algorithm up. For those of you that can, please become paid subscribers. It is extremely important. I know I hate to I sound like I'm begging for it, but it's extremely, extremely important. Oh, the necklace. I'll tell you about it. This was my father's. It's the only thing I have left from my father, and he passed away when I was 11 years old. And it's the only thing that I got to keep, and it's been always here by my heart, and I keep it out here. So that's what the necklace is. It's a horseshoe, and he had it. So just for those of you that I know, a lot of you have been asking. So, but I just wanted to let you know, keep the faith up. I want you to know that it is an extremely important week. It was a beautiful week, even though, for all the suffering that we're going through, and we're still going to go through some suffering, because I could promise you this, especially this next year ahead, is going to be a doozy. But I could tell you, I rolled up my sleeves, roll up your sleeves. Together, we will save our democracy. Together, we are going to get our country back, and we're doing it, and I see it. And I want to thank each and every one of you, because your support, your outreach really means a lot to me. It really allows me to do what I do. I really want you guys to please, if you can, become paid subscribers and join me tomorrow. Me and Dean Blundell, we're going to do coffee and tea. Please, if you can, in the chat, put some questions that you have. If you have some questions tonight, you want to go over tomorrow, put it in the chat. DM me. And also, come up. Join us. Let us bring you up. Get things off your chest. Ask your question. Cheech, it's either going to be 12 or 1 o'clock, around 12, 1 o'clock tomorrow. I will post it. Dean will post it. I'm waiting for Dean to call me back, but it's either going to be at 12 noon or 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. And it's going to be like we always do. It's going to be for all the subscribers. So everybody's welcome to come join and listen, because not only are we going to have some fun and good conversation and just relax, but I promise you, we're also going to be bringing a lot of important information, because that's the key to it all. The information that we share, that we bring. And I think we're going to have some breaking stuff overnight today, just from what I've been watching and just feeling the pressure, especially with Orban in the White House today, the discussions that they had about Ukraine. The one thing that also nobody's mentioning, Ukraine's kicking Russia's ass. If you haven't read my Substack letter, please go take a look at it. Ukraine is knocking out Russia every single day. So lots to catch up to. Tomorrow's going to be a wonderful coffee tea. So wake up. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, make sure you're a paid subscriber, join us. We're going to have some great conversation. And please, please come up and join us. I want to speak, interact, and meet each and every one of you. And for those of you that can, continue the support, because now is the time more than ever. And for those of you that even are thinking about it, don't even think about it. Now's the time. We have them on the run. Just think about it, folks. Think about, I want to leave you with this, because I know I keep saying, but I want to leave you with this. Think about how much better it is to have them on the run. have them on the defense, not us being on the defense. Them, we're on the offense. They're defending the shutdown. They're defending the why prices are up. They're defending right now what's going on because it is their fault. And this is why we need to not let up, not even for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 minute, 1 second. We need to keep the pressure on more, harder, stronger, stronger, and harder, because that's the only way we're going to do it. So, with that, I want you guys to have an incredible Friday. Go out, enjoy, have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, either 12 or 1 o'clock. Love you guys. Have a great night. TJF, it was a great one. And let's keep it going. Keep that momentum up.